I am one with my glorious I Am presence. And Holy Christ Self, my personalities, body elemental, and new spirit. All parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment. And I am fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. I come to you joyfully, as always, with great love and light, which I hope you understand are even more important than the messages that I bring forth. For these videos serve as a vehicle to transmit my energy to you in a way that you can quite easily receive it. Of course, you are all capable of receiving this energy directly on your own, simply by asking for it, focusing upon it, and opening up to receive it. And I do indeed hope that you will always remember that. But these videos bring forth much of my energy and allows you to be focused upon this voice and these words in order to receive the energy that I am sending to you at the same time, simply by your focus and openness. And so we have been discussing some of the divine qualities. And today I would like to speak with you about the power of perception. Perception refers to how you think about a thing, how you see it. Any two people looking at the exact same object perceive it completely differently. One may perceive its beauty. One may perceive its usefulness. Another may perceive it as quite ugly. And so it all depends on how you perceive something, the effect that it will have in your world. Whether it will serve to uplift you, to raise and expand your consciousness, or whether it will bring you down, disappoint you, or provoke any of the other multitude negative feelings that can come forth based upon your perception. I have often said that your freedom is not in the experiences that come to you, but how you perceive them, how you deal with them. There are many beloveds who have attained their ascension simply by perceiving every single event in their life as coming from God and being for their highest good. No matter how horrific, difficult, or painful the particular experience was. They simply did not question that it was God acting in their world for their good. And so I ask that as you go about your daily life, you first of all become intensely aware of how you perceive things. Do you have an automatic negative response to something, like traffic, or a dog barking, or a bell ringing. Any automatic response of a negative nature is simply a leftover from your past. It should be an immediate warning that you are not aware and awake in the present moment. You are in your past, and that's why the negative association comes forth. So begin to look upon this differently, beloveds. As soon as you become aware that you are having an instantaneous negative reaction to some event or some person, immediately cancel it out. You can simply say, I cancel this out. Or you can say, this is no longer a part of my reality. Or you can say something like, I now choose to see the beauty in this thing. I now choose to see the perfection in this thing. Those are very powerful words and energies to send forth when you say, I now choose a positive response to this event. You are literally ascending. You are lifting yourself into a higher vibration. And remember, beloveds, ascension is a process. It is not something that happens in the blink of an eye until you are at the very end of the ascension path, and there is just a tiny bit of 3D reality to be transmuted. It can take lifetimes of processing, of ascending little by little, in order to make it to that final moment where it does happen in the blink of an eye. So I want you to be vigilant. I want you to take every event in your life as an opportunity to raise and expand your consciousness into a higher level of being, into the level where you feel love, you feel joy, where you perceive beauty, and you perceive perfection. These frequencies will assist you greatly, beloveds. They will increase your joy as well as your love. They will allow you to be more present in the now moment. And you will find your life becoming more of a flow along the pathway that God has established for you, and that you have also participated in when you decided upon your plan for this particular life. All of you decided the main events of this lifetime before you were born, and yet you find yourself judging much of this life's experience. You find yourself resisting many of the things that you agreed to do simply because you do not have the conscious memory of having agreed to it. That is why I give you this advice, beloveds, to just know that everything that is happening to you at this time is perfect. If you can know that without the understanding of the whys and wherefores, then you are truly blessed, and you will go through this lifetime with great ease and hastily attain your ascension. No one can do this for you, beloveds. You control your perceptions at all times. This is where you are truly free in how you choose to perceive any event or any person in your life. So when you are canceling out some of these negative thoughts and feelings, you might also choose to say, I am free to choose something else right now. To remind yourself of your freedom. And then to use it for your highest good, which is, of course, the highest good of all concerned. Because there is really only one conscious life being expressed through a multitude of bodies and forms and beings. This one life, this one consciousness, many called God. And indeed, God is in you as you are in God. And so focus on this oneness. Let it permeate every thought and feeling. And you will find your consciousness expanding so much and rising so high that you will attain a state of bliss. The bliss that comes from knowing and feeling that you are one with God. Always will be and always have been. So perceive the beauty and the perfection in all things, beloveds. Know that you are beautiful, that you are perfect. And as you master divine perception, you will become the master that you wish to be. I thank you for listening. I love and bless you always. I am Metatron, Lord of the Universe.